In this video, we're going to talk about writing invitations for business purposes. An invitation is really a call to action. You're writing this letter to try to get a person to come and do something for you. So, we need to be very clear in our writing. We need to include all the information they need to accept this invitation. They're going to need to know what it is you want them to do, where, when, what time, and the other details related to the event. You also want to be sure to include some information that they want. They may want to know who else will be in attendance or what other kinds of perks there are from coming to your event. You want to write in a way that makes them want to accept your invitation. That's really key. In order to do that, you have to show that you've done your homework. Show that you know something about the individual and why they're so important to come to your event. What is it that that person would bring? You want to make sure that the invitation is easy to understand. You want them to be able to read that and know exactly what you need them to do and exactly how to accept the invitation. So they need to know who it is that they respond to and by what mode of response. You want to clearly communicate your expectations. So suppose you're inviting this person to come and speak at your event. Are they to speak for a half an hour or for 2 hours? Are they to be expected to take questions during the talk, or will questions be kept to the end? Is the talk during a meal, or is the talk in a more formal lecture style? Be sure to be clear about your expectations. When you're writing this letter, you should include an appropriate heading and salutation. So the writer's name, title, organization, and address, that's you. The date that you're writing the letter. The recipient's name, title, company, and address. Dear Mr., Ms., Dr., last name. You want to be quite formal in writing an invitation. Your first paragraph should include the invitation. Name the group that you're associated with, why you're inviting this person to come speak. Give them the title or topic of the event. Offer them evidence of the research that you have done. In other words, be very concrete about the things that you know about the person. You want to be able to talk about specifically their athletic achievements, or their book titles, or their business names, or a previous talk that they've given, so on and so forth. You want to make sure that that person knows that you know a bit about who they are, and that they really will fit into this event. Paragraph 2 should offer further explanation of the event's purpose, the audience, and the structure of the event. Who's going to be attending? What is this event for? How is the event going to be structured? Is it a 2-day event? Is it a 1-hour event? Will there be multiple lectures or only one? Is this going to be a question and answer period or a strictly lecture event? Offer the logistics information. So what's the date or dates you expect this person to be in town and available? The location. Where is this event going to be held? Not just city and state, but also the building that the event will be in. What specific topic or activity do you expect the visitor to engage in? And the specific length of time the visitor should expect to participate. So is the talk going to be 30 minutes or 50 minutes? Will you engage in a 2-hour practice with our team or a 1-week set of practices for our team? Paragraph 3. Here's a place to offer the invitee information that they want to hear. They may want to know of some other person planning to come to the event. So offer them a name, title, and topic or activity that another planned visitor will be doing. So if we were inviting a speaker to come to a weekend conference where we're going to have multiple speakers speaking on topics, consider mentioning here one of the other speakers. Mention them by name and offer the title of the talk that they're going to be giving. Also, the third paragraph is an opportunity for you to offer them some kind of perk or accommodation. Suppose you're able to offer that person a catered lunch with members of your organization or dinner with the other speakers from the event. Maybe your organization can offer free lodging if the person has to stay overnight for the event. And the fourth paragraph is where you thank the person for their consideration of your invitation. You want to thank them for taking the time to read your letter and to offer reasonable consideration for the event that you've invited them to. You want to offer them a respond by date. This gives them an opportunity to choose with a reasonable amount of time whether they will attend the event or not. It also gives you an opportunity to follow up around the date that you have set as a respond by date, and it gives you time to find another speaker if this speaker chooses not to come. When you send out a letter like this, you should offer the person at least 4 weeks to respond, and you should give yourself a couple of months lead at least so that you have an opportunity to find another speaker if necessary. Offer contact information such as an email and/or a phone number so that the person knows who specifically they should contact to respond. Also, in this paragraph, it's a good idea to say something like, please feel free to reach out to me if you need additional information. Or please feel free to contact X, some person, if you need additional information. We want to be able to make this as easy as possible for the person to consider our event, get additional information, and accept our invitation. Your assignment then. You're inviting someone you want to come to speak to a group you're a part of. This could be a sorority, a fraternity, a sports team, a club on campus, or any other sort of group that you're a part of. When you're writing the letter, you want to apply the concepts of readers and contexts to your letter. Who are the different readers that might reasonably look at the letter? So we are inviting this particular speaker. Obviously, they are our primary reader, but there may be secondary readers of this letter. Maybe this person has a personal assistant that will read the letter, or maybe the letter will be given to the top members of an organization to decide if that person should take that time off work to come and speak for you. You also want to think about the contexts in which the reader will be considering whether to come speak or not. Think about what's going on in the world around them and around you. Make sure that you're offering the appropriate information given the contexts that are going on in the world. Your resources for this assignment include sections of the book on correspondence and on letters. And then if you look into Moodle, you will find the Moodle assignment. In the Moodle assignment, you'll see the prompt for this assignment, and you'll also be able to find the rubric by which you'll be graded. That's all for now. I'll talk to you again soon.